Alright guys, we're here today at Performance Detailing. We're gonna get ceramic coating put on the Charger today. So we're gonna see how this is gonna look when we get done. We're looking forward to getting this done finally.
They gotta drive it.
I mean, I don't know if we need anything else.
I need my sunglasses. You ready? You going in?
Huh?
You going in? Or you just gonna wait till you pick it up? Oh wow. Smells like paint.
That's a good picture right there.
Oh wow, look what they're doing back there.
Right, it's feedback.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll give you a call when you get all wrapped up.
Am I recording? Yeah, I'm recording.
Wow.
So what it feel like to you?
It feels smooth.
Feel smooth? Now this is before we get the work done on it. So it's gonna feel different once you get the work done.
Okay.
You think it's gonna be even smoother than that once we get the work done?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a little dusty. I've been sitting in the garage. It's not dirty though. It's dusty. So, all right. Then you ready to see what it's gonna look like afterwards when we come back and pick it up?
Yeah.
All right.
Get the car, Avery.
Hello there, my friend.
Yeah, it's about like 3:30 or a little bit after.
Oh yeah.
Sure does.
I don't know if it was in that box, but you had a chamois maybe in there.
I didn't have a chamois. I had the washer.
Yeah. Go to the store, get yourself one of these. When you're done washing the car, and just make sure you're using like good wash mints. 'Cause that paint is kind of beat up on that thing.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, as far as like spider webbing and stuff like that, and that's just from using rough microfibers. Like it's all the microfibers, like you have to feel how soft that is.
Okay.
So when you wash the car and you're done completely washing off, you use good like wool mittens, and just make sure that you can also sometimes get. Could you wash the car a lot yourself at home?
Yes. Well, I take it up to the car wash. So, but for the most part, it's all done by myself. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't run any machines.
Just get one of these, and what it does is get it wet, run your finger down so there's no dirt in it, and this just acts like a squeegee for paint, but it's safe for it. That'll shear off like 90% of the water, and then just get some good microfibers, real soft ones, and just real gently wipe the rest of the car down.
Do you want to get a picture of this so we know what we need to get?
They're called a water blade.
Okay. And that's what we use to dry. Actually, get the water off the car. and then we can use something like this to kind of finish it up.
Yep. Do you have a membership at Costco by any chance?
No, Sam's Club, but
Sam's Club, look there. Sometimes they'll even sell these by the bag. And it's like I forget, you get like 36 of them for like 12 bucks.
Okay.
And then just after a couple washes, either just use them on something else, but on a
Okay.
black car, the paint's just, it shows any flaw to it. So you just
Okay.
dry it with this and then just use a real good microfiber to just finish it off.
To finish it off. So with the shimmer, so to wash it, what would you recommend using?
Just go to like an AutoZone or something like that, or AutoZone. I'm trying to remember. There's another place else. I order all my stuff to my distributor.
Okay.
But just go to like an AutoZone or anything like that, or O'Reilly's. Go in their car wash section, and you'll feel like how the soft the wool stuff is.
Okay.
Get like one of those, and then just make sure when you're using it that you're not picking up dirt from the bottom of the bucket. And then
Okay.
just wash the car like that.
Yeah.
And then once you rinse it all off, then you go to that, squeegee that off the car, and then just take your microfiber and then just wipe it off the rest of it.
All right.
Don't use any, I've heard of people using leaf blowers to try to blow the water out of crevices. Don't do that. If anything, drive it around the block, the water will kind of
Yeah.
push out, and then
Okay.
wipe it down one more time.
I also use like, it's called Quick and
Yeah.
Slick. It's a polymer that I use to kind of shine it once I'm done.
Okay.
Is that something I can continue?
You can continue using, just don't use anything that's gonna take the coating off. So don't use like clay bars.
Okay.
Don't use any like glass cleaner to just wipe a spot. Glass cleaner, actually, it's made to clean glass. It'll take wax and all types of stuff off.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So just don't use anything like that. But yeah, any sealant that you're using, you're just gonna give the ceramic coating another layer. Tire dressing, stay away from the gels. Because you'll see some, you can just take your mask off. If you feel comfortable with it, I'm okay with it. That's up to you.
Sorry. All right.
Same with it. If you guys are comfortable with it, we're comfortable with it. When you go in the tire dressing section, they'll have some of them that's a gel. Don't use that. That stuff actually kind of gets on the tire. When it stays like that, it'll start turning the tire brown.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
Wow.
So we'll stay away from that. What about? Do you recommend any type of like?
The stuff we use, I mean, it comes out of a spray. We use out of a paint sprayer. It has so much alcohol in it, so that way it kind of flashes real fast.
Okay.
Anytime you're using like a tire dressing, if you can, just make sure you're not going to be driving the car in the next like 5-10 minutes. Let it try to set up for a while.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's going to sling and you're going to see spots all down the car.
Okay. As far as the rims, what would you recommend as far as cleaning inside the rims?
Inside the rim, just anything that you're using to clean the car.
Okay, so that's fine. Okay.
Just make sure you don't knock off any wheel weights or anything like that.
Yeah. All right.
That's yours. That's yours.
Yep.
It's awesome.
No, other than that, everything's good.
Thank you.
All right, you guys have a good weekend,
All right,
and
you too. Enjoy
stay
the
safe
Fourth.
on the 4th.
All right.
Sorry. I knew I was noticing a difference in the way it looked.
What do you
I didn't
mean?
understand why. He said he starting to see the squirrels and different things in the paint. So that's gonna be like a lot of stuff that I gotta work on now. Just using better products.
You said the paint is taking a beating.
Yeah, so the paint took a beating within a year.
That's crazy. It's like glass. Oops. Looks good, Andrew.
You guys have a safe 4th of July.
All right, take
You
care.
too.
Thanks again.
Thank you. Oh, you like Avery.
Take this off. I wouldn't mind if you take this off. We wanted to touch that one.
Yeah, all the dust is just flying right off of it. Oh, that's a
Hey,
bug. Come look at this bug.
This looks on. I'll just let it stay like that. I might cut it out.
What? What?
I was looking at this. I thought it's an actual bug. It's moving.
I know.
That's a bug. It's moving. You don't see it moving? Oh, it just flew.
That is a little bug.
All right, Avery. This is after the ceramic coating has been put on. I know we've been out and about a little bit, but we didn't get an opportunity to get your finger rub. So let's get your finger rub to actually put it to the final test. If it's smoother, if it was a good job or what, put it up to your finger.
It's smooth.
It's smooth?
Yeah.
Okay. You think it's smoother?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Well, your finger tells all, so that's what we're running with. Go finger. All right, guys. We see you on the next one.
Bye.